Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Transport Fever 2. Coming at you with more of our Dedication Island series. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Look at these guys cutting right through the... Look at that. That's crazy. So, we're here in Rangerton, and things are going absolutely fabulous. Except for that they're not. No, the people love life in Rangerton, don't get me wrong. But there is some problems, and we need to solve them. In fact, there's problems in a lot of these cities. As they've started to grow, we're in the roaring 1950s, and things are booming. People are home from the war. They're having their babies. They're setting up life. The American dream, if you will, is starting to take shape. But there's a problem. We have not prepared ourselves for the traffic. Not necessarily traffic as in like road traffic, but people traffic. We did urban planning in the past and it went well. I enjoyed it. We got prepared for some things, but as you could see, the people are lined up, and I've done some upgrading from our previous vehicles in some cases, but I think we need to do more upgrading and more adjustments. I also feel like a lot of our cities, now that they've really filled out, need more lines. So, like, there's a lot of people who aren't getting access. Like, we have basically these tram routes that we went, like, kind of east-west and north-south, for instance, in this city, but there's a lot of stuff that's not even getting touched. Like that's kind of just in the range, but a lot of those people are going to be like, yeah, screw it, I'm not walking that far, you know? Like, there's stuff here that's definitely not getting touched on the edges. And so we need some more traffic. And so I think what I want to do is kind of a mixture of things. First of all, what I'd like to do is probably, like, in a city like this, add in some more tram stops. I don't want to go away from the tram yet. So I feel like we could add, like, maybe a couple more tram stops in between, just to kind of give people more options and take the traffic away from any one given stop. And the other thing I'd like to do is maybe have bus routes jumping up and down between areas. So, for instance, commercial, these residential to these commercial, just have like a bus route going back and forth here maybe. And then there's the industrial down in here. And so, like, if you kind of open this up here, right? So you've got the industrial here. So residential is kind of there. So if we could get a bus route that just went kind of, you know, did a little bit of residential action and then boom into here. I also would like to not have this stuff going on. We want neat lines here, people. God, I spend so much money tearing buildings down trying to get this thing to zone properly. In every city. It's insane. So yes, if we get the bus lines going here, residential into industrial, maybe, and then residential into like the commercial area down here. And I feel like that would be kind of a nice way to alleviate some of, well, it future-proofs the city a little bit, obviously, to create some bus lines that will make sense forever, and they'll be installed, and as the city grows and stuff, we'll be able to make adjustments to them. And not just Rangerton, but a lot of other cities that need these fixes. So without further ado, I want to jump right in and start to take a look at our options. Okay, so right here, as you can see, there's a lot of people who want to go on that north-south line, particularly because they're trying to get to the bus, or to the train station, I should say. There's pretty good traffic going in and out of both cities. We have, obviously, we've added in the PAX line to Kinshotaki. So there's a couple options there, so a lot of people trying to get here. So what I'd like to do is make an adjustment to what we... Oh, no, I don't want to configure that. I want to go like this, and I want to manage these vehicles. And I'm hitting wrong buttons all over the place. There we go. Manage these vehicles. So what I'd like to do is, we've actually gotten this new KTM1 that's come online in the last 3 years. Goes faster, holds more people, loads faster, and the emissions are getting better. So, in fact, you can actually see these old ones that we're using now aren't even available. So it's a big step forward here to this KTM1. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to those. And so they're going to move quicker, and they're going to pick up more people, and a lot more bodies are going to get moving a lot faster. And I'm going to do the same thing here on the Rangerton east to west line. And we're going to go like that, and the KTM1. The next thing I'd like to do is, like I was saying, I kind of want to see the addition of some more stops along the way. See, like, this seems really close to that, though. I don't know. I definitely feel like we could get another stop in here, especially, like, this isn't, like, this is not quite as dense as this here. I definitely feel like there's got to be another stop made here. Would alleviate traffic from this and make things a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and start putting some stuff in here. Let's go with bus or tram stop, and I think right there is the spot. So right on this corner on both sides, just like that. We'll hit that up like that. And then here it's just a tight squeeze. This isn't, those aren't far enough apart, I don't think. I don't think we have a problem there. What I would like to do here, though, is I'd like to get another stop. I'd like just halfway up this side on both sides there, to split the difference here, give people more options. And then down here, I would also like to create another set of stops right here, right in the middle. Now, the other thing I'd like to do is I would like to move this. And I am a-thinking I might move it. I kind of would like to fix up the roads at this end of the city, to be honest with you. I really would. I really, really would. What I'm going to do is I am actually going to... I'm going to pause the game for a second here. And I'm going to bulldoze this. And I'm actually going to bulldoze this back to there for a minute. And I'm going to bulldoze this back to there. In fact, you know what? Let's just clean this right up. I want this road here all the way through here. So let's see. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say that it's going to be a wider road even. I'm going to make it wider all the way down here. And then it's going to continue out of here. Come on, people. Looks pretty good. Continue out of here down to there. That looks good, I think. And then these roads here. Can jump onto those. Clean this city up a little bit, eh? Whoa, oh baby. Okay, let's do this. Let's continue this just a little bit more. And then go like this. Whoops. Like that. And let's go ahead and upgrade that stuff there. There's no need for that to be small roads. And again, let's clean that up there. There. And there. And does this need to be upgraded all the way through here? Yeah, it does. And then we're gonna have to get rid of a couple of buildings, but that's gonna go like that. Now, what else? This here, I'm gonna upgrade like that. Move that back like that. Now we're looking pretty good. So the question then becomes, where does this guy go? I think I'm going to move this over to... I'm going to go ahead and put it on this side right here. I have an idea, actually. I have an idea. We're going to go with this, and it's this. And we're going to make it nice and long. And it's going to be tramtastic for sure. But the question becomes, how many spots? I'm going to go ahead and keep it, make it a nice big one so that it's got room, and that way this is kind of future-proofed a little bit. Because I'm not 100% sure about just how much use. I'm obviously going to have this. This is going to come in here, and then I think that I feel like this road's probably going to have multiple connections through here. But the main route is going to come to here. The rate we already have. So this has got two routes. This one and then here. But we could eventually, I think, see a bus line down in here that might mix in with this. So at the very least, we'll need 3. Who knows where the city will go from there? We might need 4, and at least it's in there, and we've got it, right? So let's go street access in here, and I'm going to put the street access right out the back like that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to grab... what are we at? It was this road here we want. And then I'm going to have this guy come straight down here to a point where he's kind of good there, and then like that. And now we've got ourselves a real nice line into the back. So these guys will just come into the back of the station, go right back out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the line. So that's coming in and back out. And now it looks like these guys here lost a stop. They did. This didn't pop over here for some reason. Figure that it'd have to be close enough. Okay, so that's fine, because what we're going to do is we're actually going to redo this line anyway. So this line here is going to go Rangerton transfer, and we're going to add a station here. Then it comes into Upper Rangerton, and we're going to add a station here. Then it's going to go down to here. Back up to there. Oh, sorry. No. Wait, what? 16th Street. Let me just take all of this stuff off at the end here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Add station. There. This does this not have It's trammed up, right? Needs that, maybe? Okay. So... manage line. Okay, so now the 5's going. So the 5... Why is it making that U-turn? Do I not have one on each side? I do. Alright, let's just take a look here, shall we? 16th Street. Let's just back this thing all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it goes up into here. So it starts here, goes all the way down, and all the way back. Should not be a problem. And then, yeah, so that was okay. That's fine. I wonder if this could be bigger. Because we make a stop on each direction. I'm wondering if, like, if this one came down, if it went in here and then left, and then when it came down, it came on this side and went and left. Instead of having to do circles, it might make life a little easier. I feel like this could be bigger for sure. And then it's kind of the same thing here. When this one comes down and goes in, I guess it's going in and out anyway. And goes down and goes in and out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a passenger station. I can't do it there, but I'm going to do it here. And then what I want to do... Can this get longer? No, it can't. On either side? No, it doesn't want to. Okay. Come on. There we go. That's okay. So what's going to happen now, what I'd like to do is... So this line here... at stop 3, I'd like it to be on terminal 1. So it's going to come down, go in here, and go right back out. And then on this direction, so at Upper Rangerton, on the way back, I'd like it to be on 3. What just happened? What in the heck? Ah. Did it do it? Yeah, it did it. So you can see that it goes in and goes along. It's going to go to the back, which is fine, and then come out. And then what will happen is this purple line, I'm going to switch. So the east-west line, I'm going to switch it to be, when it comes to Upper Rangerton, I want it to always use number 2. So that way it goes in, hits it, comes back out, and then this way it does the same thing. It would be kind of nice to have the 4th terminal so that depending on the way you're going, I could delete this and move it over a bit. You know what? Let's do this right. Let's just do this the right way. I was just going to kind of cram it in there. We got 4 like that. I wonder who. I wonder if I made this nice and close. Oops, hitting the wrong button there. Jeez. If I made this nice and close on one end, if it would allow me to configure it to have more space here and then still get, it's gonna be close, I'm gonna guess no, get the access to the road. Maybe it's so close that it will let me, I don't know. So then we do need street access. No, it's not going to let me. I wonder if I could get it. I really kind of want to get this. It'd be nice to make this nice and big and fill this area out. Too bad you can't start, like, have the length be 40 to start with. So let's go like this. Let's try once more and see if it'll work. So configure passenger. If I go like this, and like this, and then street access. Nah, game. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. All right. Let's not waste any time. It's funny. I do this every time. I get to a point where configure bulldoze. I want to there we go. I go into the episode thinking I'm going to get a whole bunch of stuff done, and we'll get a whole bunch of cities fixed up and all that kind of stuff, and then it never. And then this happens. Game, please be better. Please just be better, game. You're better than this. All right, let's try again. Configure street access. Oh, God. Oh, game, you're killing me. Why are you doing this to me, game? Oh, this is why we can't have nice things. What? I don't get it. Does anybody out there get it? If you get it, please let me know if you get it, because I don't get it. How did I ever get it to work before? Exit. Huh. In fact, we've come this far. I am going to try something. Are you guys ready? We're going to try it. We've come so far. Thank you if you're still watching this episode, then I thank you, because you are the true champion. Can we add on these and then do the one ways? Because I actually have a really good idea. We only need the one ways on this end, and it actually could help with the fluidity of the station. Moment of truth. No! It's allowing me the entrance. Oh, there's the exit. A second ago it wasn't going to let me. Oh, it's because I put it out there. So it's going to let... Wait, what? It'll let me do one there, but it won't let me do one there. How about if I delete this road? Like that. Huh? How about that? How about if I do that, and then I configure this, There it is. And then allow me to grab this. And go like that. And then we need to make sure this is all trimmed up. Like that. And now what we can do is go like this. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, Upper Rangerton. We want it to be on 4. And then on Upper Rangerton on the other side and then on 7 we want it to be on 1, right? That's right. Yeah, okay. Good. All right. And then holy cow, this is painful. I apologize. All right. So then here, Upper Rangerton, we want it to be on 3. And then here, we want it to be on 2. There we go. So it comes in here and uses this one and goes out. And then it comes in here, turns around, uses this one and goes out. That is, I tell ya, it was painful, but we got there and I love it. So what are you going to do, right? Now, other thing I needed to do was I wanted to configure the east-west line to include a couple more stops. So it starts here. I would like to add a station here. And then it goes 3, 4, 5. And then I would like to add a station at the end. Like this, right there. Just like that. Now, that is done. 27 minutes later, we have the things and the stuff that we wanted. Now, since we're doing it and loving it, the main purpose of this episode was supposed to be taking a look at something we don't take a lot of look at, and that is the destination layer. And we want to see where it is that people are moving that we aren't satisfying them. Now, this is actually, because I made some adjustments, this is actually looking completely different. I want to let the game play out for a bit than it was before I started. Okay, now it's starting to fill back out, I guess. But my thought was, this is all our residential in here, and then we have our commercial up here and our industrial down here. What I was thinking is we could do a bus line that kind of grabbed people from in here and took them down into the industrial, like a little bus line, like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing, like one, like just like that. And then the same thing up here, grab people from the residential area here and pull them down into the commercial area, like that. Just do bus lines completely independent of that and just see how it works out. So that means we need to go like this and grab some regular old bus stops just like that. And so that's the tram line. So 2 streets over, which is nice and like lots of good space. We're gonna go with the bus right like that, right at the end. And then we're gonna have it hit so that's there, 1, 2 blocks. I'm going to have it hit on either side of the street here. And then 1, 2 blocks. And I'm actually going to have it hit. Right here. And then I'm going to have it the final one out here. And I'm going to go ahead and complete this street so we can start to take a look at what it's going to look like. So as this fills out, there'll be more roads in the middle, and then this will get busy, and then that's not bad there. So there's a one bus line. I have it on both sides there, yeah. So boom, 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 like that. And then over here, same kind of thing. I want to bus line up this major road here. So it's 2 over that way and 2 over this way. And then eventually when it gets busy, this could potentially be another spot here, right, where we've done this road. So let's go ahead and do something similar. So let's start with a stop there on that side. And then it's basically 1, 2, right in the middle of this really busy section here. Let's just go like that and like that. Then we'll cross over to 1, 2, let's say right here. And then 1, 2, and then we'll hit it at the end like that. And it'll come back the other way. Just like that. So, we're going to create lines. Let's go new line. And this is going to go here, to here, to here, to here, and back. Like that. And this particular line is going to be yellow. Because it's going to be called the... It's going to be bus. What's going on? Caps lock's on. That's what's going on. Bus. And it's going to be called Rangerton Industrial Bus Line. Well, it's already bus, so we know that. Ranger Industrial Line. Like that. Then we're going to go with another new line, and it's going to come up here, and it's going to go bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, and all the way back. And this is going to be like a bluish color for commercial, because this is going to be a bus line that's Rangerton commercial line, like that. So now we have, if you take a look at that, we have, get an angle where you can see it. We have the tram, we have the line coming in here from Joshland, and we have the line coming in here from Hindu-Neapolis, and then we have those connect to a tram line going across. Then we have the bus or the tram line that comes out from where the railroad is. The PAX lines come in, and then we have a section here down here where this line comes in from Druidville. So we basically are getting hit from 4 different sections, and then we have the tram lines connecting them. But now we've added in additional bus lines for more coverage on the sides. So we're filling out the city. And then long term, I could easily see lines basically cutting off the square here, like starting from up here and coming down through here, like that, and then another line this way, and then another line that way. Just basically just gridding it off, and I think it's going to work well. So, what does that mean? That means we need a building that... Where's our... we don't have one? This is tram, right? Yeah. Let's get a bus depot, or like a road depot. I guess we don't have one. Let's put it down here at the end here, like this. Just like that. Perfect. Now, what we're going to do is, we have a new bus that just became available in, I think, 49? Yeah, it's 49. And it actually looks like a bus. It's a bus, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to buy some. I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put those on the industrial line. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put them on the commercial line. And then we'll see how those things do. Commercial line? There we go. Just like that. And let's just take a look. I'm going to slow it down. I want to take a look at our new bus. It's a bus. It's a buses. They look like some serious, legit buses. It's funny, from this side, it looks like there's no doors. The glass isn't rendering the doors because you're looking through the glass. But on this side, it's like, yeah, there's doors. We're good. These guys are like in a drag race. Our new tram stop off here to the side looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm loving the way that looks. It was worth it. I truly believe it was worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. We're going to leave this to run, and people will come to the stops and do the things. Let's take a look at another city. Let's take a look at Joshland, actually. Because this city definitely could use some more transportation. This city actually has... So if you take a look at the lines, you've got this line coming in this way, and this line coming in this way from external bus lines. And then we have the two tram lines going to the center. And then we have the bus coming up here from Curryburg to go into this as well. And then we have a bus line going over to this section here to get dropped off. And, oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I did a whole bunch of roads. I did a great big old road system. And I built it off of this line here. So this road is now parallel with this system. And up in here somewhere we'll do eventually our airport, our big airport. And we're gonna also have eventually somewhere coming out of here an international, a freeway, a big old freeway that'll come through here somewhere like that, and it'll mix with the international airport and then come into the city. And so yeah, I just set up some stuff. The potential here for a really cool exchange session here. Do something similar over here, and we'll just do lots of exchanges coming from one side of the tracks to the other. So we did some of that stuff there. And what I've been trying to do, we got the commercial to pop across here, which is fantastic. And what I'd like to do is just make sure that we're leaving this section to be commercial, and then the residential can grow down that way. And that's good. And then, of course, we do not want residential on this side of this road, so boom, 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 like that. Another thing I did, too, when I was kind of setting up for this episode was I redid this station. This station was actually sitting here before. And I moved it down just a little bit, and I've made it much bigger. It has the two spots coming in, but what I'd like to do is I was going to do a bus line right down here and then going into here. So if we could configure this to have some access on the back like that. This one's not going to give us near as much trouble as Rangerton did. And then we can just do a regular old road in here like this. Prefer not to take a building out just for the heck of it. There we go. And how's that look? Not too bad. I can live with that. All right. So what we'll do is we'll come in real quick and we'll throw down some buses. And I think we'll go down this main street just like this. And I think we'll start here. Like a bus there. And then 1, 2. We'll put one here. 1, 2. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2. We'll put one here. Then we'll do here. And then it would go into there. I don't know if I need the extra stop or not. I don't mind having lots of stops because as we move along, the buses are going to have really quick pickup times. These will be bus lines as well, so like they won't get in the load of traffic. So we'll go here, in, and back, and then there's lots of pickups and opportunities like that. So I think I like that. So let's go ahead and create that line. And that's going to go here and here, and it's going to go... yeah, I'll start it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, into there, and back out like that. And again, we'll make that guy yellow because we're going to call this the industrial line. Now, it's not going residential to industrial necessarily. It's just going straight through the industrial area. But people can get from that one interchange where they could be basically get there from residential areas. So we're going to call this bus, of course, and this is going to be Joshland Industrial Line, like that. And once again, we're going to need a place to buy the vehicles. Do we have that? Yeah, we have it here, right? Yeah, we have the nice ones there. There we go. And we're going to grab more of these. I'm going to go ahead and buy 3 more like that. And put it on the industrial line, just like that. And then what I was thinking was I could do something similar down this backside here. Because if you look, I'm willing to bet that there's a fair amount of traffic right through here. And even down in here, before those buses go, you can see there's lots of traffic, right? I wanted to take a look at that and show you guys before. But you can see there's plenty of traffic down here that's private we can pick up. And then, and now what I'd like to do is same kind of thing. Is because we have this line that kind of runs down the middle, obviously. But what I'd like to do is pick up a lot of this traffic. And what we would be able to actually do is we could potentially just run it from this stop down to this stop. We could go here, and then we could come down to this road, have a stop here, and then stop, 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 and in, and then come back out. I like the look of that, actually. I like that idea. So, once again, let's come in here and grab these. And now this is interesting because of the location of this. I could make this bigger, and I think I probably will. But what I'm going to do for now, because we're running a little short on time, I don't want to waste time trying to configure another station, bring into problems. I'm going to go ahead and leave it as it is and just start taking a look at the actual line. So we're going to do the line right here. And it makes me sad that it's not double wide. I might actually... let's take a look at how many buildings we're going to have to move to make this work. You know what? The buildings will return. We got to be future proof, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to be future proof. Right? Yeah, and I think we'll come up here. We'll have a stop there. I don't want this to be double line here, but and then we'll come into here and then back out. So yeah, those buildings will return, I promise you. But we want to have it set up the way we need it to be set up. So there we go. So then let's go in here and we'll grab our buses and it'll come out, and then what we want to do is have, let's do a stop here right away. 1, 2, and then we'll do a stop there. 1, 2. We'll do a stop there. So we hit there, 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 and then we come up into here. And we'll get a stop here. And then it'll come down into here and back. So once again, let's set up a new line. And we will go Wait, is it here? Yeah, this is here. There. 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 And into there. Excuse me. And then back down the same way. Once again, we'll use that nice light blue line there, which is, of course, the same color as that, as a coincidence. No, this is a problem. Why is it doing that? And it's doing that. Okay, we're going to have to do some waypoints. I'm not sure why it wants to do that. It doesn't want to come through here for some reason. Oh, I think it's because it's a double line and it's trying to get to the inside and it won't let it. I might have to move these stops back one. Then maybe it'll get over. I'll worry about that another time. This is the route we want to take, so that's fine. So now we're going kind of like commercial through residential and into this stop. So if you were in any of this area and you wanted to get to the industrial, you could quickly just take a bus, transfer, and get in. Just like that would be your option. Which is pretty good, I think. So this line will be another bus line, and it's going to be Joshland. Well, is it commercial? Not really. It's kind of residential to commercial. We'll call it the residential line, actually, because I think it's mostly residential we're picking up from there, right? It's like 90% residential. Yeah, it is starting in the commercial, but it's very quickly into the residential. 1, 2, 3 stops into the residential. So we'll call it that and be happy about it. There we go. Just like that. And then we're just going to need some more buses. We'll buy 3 more of these guys. And we're going to stick it on this line. Like that. And the buses will come out. And we'll take a ride. So, I was hoping to get to like 4 cities, but once again, things didn't work out the way we planned. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, if you'd like to see more of this kind of city management, urban planning, bus line management, sorting out the traffic and the options in our future, then please leave some comments down below, and I will do another one soon. As we speak, it's Friday. I'm going to be recording probably one more episode today, and it won't be this. But if I see comments on this episode, which I think airs on Sunday, then on Monday when I start recording again, I will make sure to do another episode like this, hopefully get more than 2 cities done. But yeah, we will do it. We'll get it done. And you guys can see more buses and more urban planning. So let me know in the comments down below if you're liking it. Of course, also, like button, hit it, help a guy out. And we'll see you next time. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.